What's up, guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to do a 50-50 on a skateboard. This is the easiest grind to do on a ledge, for sure. It's probably the first grind you should ever learn. So essentially, a 50-50 is a grind where both trucks are grinding on the ledge. So before you learn how to do 50-50s, you should be really comfortable with your ollies, and you should be able to ollie up onto whatever you want to grind. So before you come at it with any speed, make sure you're comfortable ollieing up on whatever you want to grind. The first step to learning this trick is to find a curb or ledge and practice ollieing on it stationary without rolling. Keep doing this until you feel really comfortable ollieing up on the ledge and ollieing back off the ledge. Once you've got that step down, it's time to actually try a 50-50. So you're going to approach the ledge at a slight angle. You don't want to be completely parallel with the ledge, but you don't want to be completely perpendicular with the ledge. You want to come at it just with a slight angle. This is going to give you enough momentum to get onto the ledge, but it's also going to keep you grinding instead of stopping. So you want your feet in a normal ollie position. Depending on how fast you're going, you might pop at different times. So if you're going really fast, you might pop over a foot away from the ledge. But if you're going really slow, you might pop somewhere under a foot away from the ledge. So just think about how fast you're going, and that's going to give you an idea of how soon to pop and how hard to pop to get your body and your board on top of the ledge. So you want to lock in on your heel side. The two wheels that are behind your heels, you want those shoved up against the ledge as far as they go, like where your wheels are touching the ledge. That way, you're locked in. A hard wheel is going to slide a lot better for 50-50s. A really soft wheel is going to grip onto the ledge a lot more. There's not a lot of balance involved in 50-50s on ledges. Basically, you just have to push your board into the ledge. So the board's going to want to fall off, and you're going to want to fall out of the grind, but you have to go at an angle and give it that momentum and kind of hold it on the ledge. So you might have to put a little bit of weight on your toes just to make sure you don't slide out and fall off the ledge. A rough ledge that hasn't been waxed is going to be a lot harder to learn to grind on. So it's going to be a lot easier to learn this trick if you find a ledge that actually slides. So if you have a skate park ledge with metal in it, or a ledge with a lot of wax on it that's been skated before, start out on those ledges. Also, start out on smaller ledges when you're first learning to 50-50. When you're first learning this trick, you can just roll off the edge, but after you get more comfortable doing 50-50s, you can learn to pop out. So while you're grinding the 50-50, you want your shoulders right over the ledge and over your board. But as you get to the end of the ledge, or as you lose speed and you want to pop out, you're going to turn your front shoulder back a little bit and give it a little ollie, and that's going to allow you to pop off the ledge. 50-50s are a really fun trick on ledges because they're so consistent. You don't have to really worry about balance. So you can just enjoy the trick. After you get really comfortable with this trick, you can take it to street ledges. You might have to put a little wax on there, but it's a really fun trick because you can feel the vibrations of the ledge underneath your feet. This is a great trick to take to the streets because there are literally ledges everywhere. Finding new spots is one of the best parts of skateboarding. After you get really comfortable with 50-50s, you can learn how to backside and frontside 180 out of 50-50s. Since this trick is so easy and there's not a lot of balance involved, it's a really good trick to learn to do tricks into and learn tricks out of. So you can kickflip into it, you can kickflip out. There's endless possibilities of what you can do with this trick. Eventually, you can try to learn this trick on rails. It's a lot different on rails. You have to really think about how you're going to lock into the trick because balance becomes the main factor when you're taking the 50-50 to rails. So when you ollie up on a rail, you have to make sure the rail lands right in that heel side pocket, right where the wheels behind you are. And you have to kind of put your weight right there and center it. It's a lot harder to do this on a rail. But if you feel really comfortable doing 50-50s on ledges, you might be able to transition it to rails. When you first start taking your 50-50s from ledges to rails, just be prepared to fall a few times, because I know personally I have fallen so many times doing 50-50s on rails, because sometimes you'll just land wrong. The board will slide out and you'll just fall back and smack your head on the concrete. So be prepared for that. And yeah, you really have to think about it if you're going to do a 50-50 on a rail. You have to have good balance. I believe you guys can do this trick. It's not really a hard trick. You might not get it the first day, but just go back and try again and again. Eventually, you're going to build up that muscle memory. You're going to build more balance, and you guys are going to get this trick. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and just videos about what I learn as I grow as a skateboarder, then hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.